Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 4, or no, episode 5, my apologies, of Citrus. And, so, the episode turned out a lot different than what I was actually expecting. So, this is coming from the aftermath of, Mei and Himiko, if that's her name, right? Yeah, I think. I'll remember the twin hair girl. That whole commotion with the cross the line fiasco, yeah, that had me going because as I if you watched my reaction to the last episode, it threw me off on what type of character it threw me off a little bit what type of character May was. Um because she's come somewhat like a very proper person, but this actually kind of reinforced the type of character she is, because when I watched last week's episode 4, it made it seem like she was very easily, well, she does have a weak point in her ears. That is her weak point, but she will get mad. Like, I was worried about that, because she did come home mad, but I kind of get it now. Uh, but no, this episode was actually actually pretty good. It had me cringing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because of the whole cross the line issue. They actually even say it, and it's like, okay. When Yuzu literally says, yeah, because they bring it up in the beginning of the episode, like near the beginning of the episode, like, if you cross the line, I'm gonna cross the line too. I'm like, okay, damn. All right. But no, then it becomes this weird kind of, I would say, love triangle. Um, that just happens. But what I enjoyed about the episode is what started as a love triangle turned into kind of um Yuzu kind of you know coming to a realization on what May really needs compared to what she wants. And I actually found that very, like, it's a good revelation for a character. And it's early on. It's like episode 5, good mixed midsection of the show. Um so she realized this during her trip to go see her father, and I was like, okay, increasing the backstory. All right, let's see how this goes. And she's using this excuse to kind of get closer to May, um, and it actually works out a little bit. And there's some realization in there. And for the most part, I felt that it was well done. And but at that point, after the kind of the greetings and everything, once we found out that Yuzu's father has passed away when she was young, we get this very touching moment. She kind of comes to that revelation, and she's so infatuated with May that she really just kind of just wants to give her a kiss like that. Okay, so the cringy part, I like what I mean is this really really cringy part in the train scene, and like it gets me like, oh my god. I had to pause it for a minute, like, okay, is this really happening? Really, in a crowded train? Okay. Oh, God. But no, like going back to this like very touching moment. I It was good for her to like realize, what May needs at the moment is, you know, family connections. Why can't I say family? God. And her stop kind of stop for the users to stop kind of pushing her personal feelings. She does I'll say love May, um but it's not kind of what she needs, because actually in later episodes she kind of see what, she's been doing a lot. She's not only doing this student council, president stuff. She's also dealing with kind of the chairman stuff. So a whole bunch of shit. Like, I'm not gonna. That's a lot of work for a high school kid. Fuck that. But no, she gets a fever, and this comes to a more oh, god damn it, more. Uh, it sets more what kind of May needs in her life. Um, but I'm glad that they did a really good thing to kind of like reinforce their relationship a little bit more, and it's actually getting them closer as people. And I'm like, it might not be what Yuzu wants, but I think it's what May needs, and I think that's a great for the story. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. And I'm not gonna lie, this episode, there's a lot of scenes, like getting towards the end, where it feels like it's gonna be over. Like, oh god, it's over already? No, now I gotta wait till next week. It did a really good job, and it annoyed me a little bit that it was leaving cliffhangers and like, oh, please don't end now, and it didn't. Like, okay, then it did it again. I think it did it like 3 times, and it really bugged me. And I like, please don't be over. But this episode really had me going with that. But I'm not gonna lie. The final scenes, once we get to see uh May's father and Yuzu's now stepfather. Okay, that's great. I was wondering if it was gonna just be one of those lone characters that is off and never shows up. No, he shows up, and I can't wait to see what that entails for our two female characters. Mostly May. I wonder how well this is gonna do for her. Hopefully, we'll see another side. We've seen another side of May. Hopefully, we'll start seeing more of that. Yeah. So there's more I could probably dig in, but I think I enjoyed that more. Um, just those thoughts. Yeah, let's go with that for now. So, let me know what you guys thought of the episode. So, and hopefully a few things that might continue on. So, thanks again for watching. Until next time.